all present today at this meeting except Mr. Paramore. We have no committee reports. Do we have a motion to review and approve the council meeting from our last meeting?
So moved.
Do I have a second? Second. Have a motion by Ms. Baker and a second by Mr. Jones. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Any abstentions? The motion carries. First on our agenda tonight is Resolution 2019-53, an insurance agreement with McGriff Insurance. Mayor, will you explain the details of this?
Yes, I will. This is this will be a 3-year agreement for $11,000 from McGriff to provide risk management services to the city with no. They won't be taking over any policies, anything related to that. In fact, the next item on the agenda allows Sandbuck and Denny Sanford to be the agent of record on the city's workman's comp, which will put them in charge of all of our insurance. This with McGriff will help us, like I said, with risk management and some other things that they, that information that we've obtained from them has saved us substantial money.
And Mayor, this does come with your approval? It
does, please, yes.
Do we have any questions for the mayor concerning this? Do we have a motion to accept this resolution?
So moved.
We have a motion by Ms. Moulton.
Second.
Second by Mr. Jones. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Any abstentions? Resolution 219-54, insurance agreement with Sandbuck Insurance. Mayor, will you go? You mentioned something about it. Will you elaborate a little bit more on it, please?
Yes, sir. This allows me to sign a letter which will make Denny Sanford and Sandbuck our agent of record in respect to municipal or workman's comp insurance, which is with AMIC.
And this also comes with your approval?
It does, please.
Any questions for the mayor? Do I have a motion to accept this resolution?
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Jones. Have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Baker. All in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carried.
Thank you, Judge.
Next on our resolution is Resolution 219-55, authorizing use and grant of public funds for the Hutton Troy Marketplace LLC. Mayor, would you like to go in details and explain what all this involves?
I can. Richard, do you want me to cover this? And is there anything that you need to go over?
I'd be glad to, address whatever the council would like me to, or if Mayor, you want to summarize, and then I can address any questions, however y'all want to handle it.
That sounds good. For 2+ years, we have been working with Hutton, which is a development group on a large retail development. This large retail development would go across from the hospital. It would be in excess of 130,000 square feet. There are, if they perform with the project agreement, there are incentives that are in place. One, if, as y'all know, if it's 90% full when they open, then they would get $1.5 million. Also, it would, we would create an improvement district, which there would be a 1 penny fee added to, and then there would be sales tax rebates of 1.5 until certain costs have been recouped according to the project agreement. So I know the council, y'all have been involved in this, along the way. This is, I think, we worked very hard to make sure that Hutton got a deal they could live with, and that the city got a deal that we could live with. And it took us a long time, but I think we're there. And it would be my recommendation that we would pass the resolution. And Richard and I will be glad to answer any specific questions that you have. This would be a very large development with, I think it's about a $30 million capital investment. So very exciting project.
And this, the tax rebate is up to no longer than 20 years at the max, correct?
That's correct.
Do we have any other questions for the mayor? Do we have a resolution? Do we have a motion on resolution 2019-55?
So moved.
We have a motion by Mr. Baker. Do we have a second?
Second.
Have a second by Mr. Jones. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Any abstentions? The motion carries. Next on our agenda tonight is resolution 219-57, airport improvement. Mr. Allen, would you like to come forth and tell us what this is all about, please?
Yes, sir. Mayor Reeves and City Council, good evening. I'm Al Allenbeck. I run the airport planning and engineering division at Goodwin Mills and Kaywood. This is your fiscal year 2019 airport improvement project. It's a $675,000 project to redo all of your runway lighting on runway 7 to 5. This is important for safety reasons. The last time you rehabbed this was in 1983. And so it'll not only improve safety, it'll improve maintenance because we're going to consolidate your 3 lighting vaults to 1 vault. And it's going to save you money because we're going to use LED lights. And it's a very good project, so it'll be more energy efficient and save the city money. The federal government, the FAA, is going to pay $608,000 toward this project. ALDOT will contribute $33,787, and the city's match is $33,787,000. Questions?
Councilman, have any questions? Mayor, this comes from your recommendation?
Absolutely.
Okay, do I have a motion for this resolution 219-56?
So moved.
Second.
A motion by Ms. Moultrie, second by Mr. Jones. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. All opposed? Any abstention?
Aye.
But no, we have 1 extension, please, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda is Resolution 219-57, Community Development Block Grant CDBG Professional Services Contract. Ms. Sanders, would you like to come forward, please? Explain this to us.
We are planning on applying for the Community Enhancement Fund through the CDBG funding for the Academy Street High School. As you know, the Design Alabama team came down back in August and looked at Academy Street High School, had public hearings, and gave us a great report to go from. Of course, this will be the first phase with rehabbing Academy Street High School. Within that process, we need to contract with an architect. We solicited for qualifications, got qualifications from 6 different architectural firms. We had a selection committee review those qualifications and rate them. The one with the highest score was Goodwin Mills and Kaywood, and this resolution would give us the authority to contract with GMC for these architectural services.
Thank you, ma'am. Any questions for Ms. Sanders? Do I have a motion to approve Resolution 219-57?
So moved.
We have a motion by Ms. Baker. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Moultrie. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. All opposed? Any extensions? Motion carried. Thank you. Next on the agenda is appointments, and I don't think we have any appointments tonight. So, Mayor, your comments, please.
Appreciate all the council's work today. I know we had a lot going on upstairs in regards to some executive sessions, and I appreciate y'all's work with us on that. And thank you for all the work that you did in the Hutton development. I think it is something that certainly is a testament to your hard work and your interest in Troy growing. And I think we've seen that. Certainly want to make sure that everyone is mindful of this heat. It can be dangerous, and we want not only our employees but everybody to be careful. It's very early in the year for it to be this hot, and don't know how long it's going to last, but at this point in May, it's tough weather. So, but anyway, we've had a long graduation season. My oldest son graduated from high school, which it's hard to believe. That when I joined the council, I was not married, and now I've been around here long enough to have a child graduate from high school. I certainly appreciate the citizens and the council putting up with me for so long. But like me, many other people have been, it's been an exciting time, and we ask that everyone is careful as they celebrate and enjoys the summer. One thing that I think is very outstanding is that the New York Times did an op-ed related to Troy's graduation rate, the universities, and named Troy as one of the top universities in the country for actually graduating the people that attended their university. Right now, as you know, student debt is a real problem, and a lot of people leave school in debt with no degree. And Troy does that just about better than anybody as far as graduating its students. And so really proud of them. Hal Fulmer was mentioned by name, but there are a lot of people that have done a lot of work. And we had the largest graduation in the history of the university. And we look for them to reload and us to keep moving forward. But just very grateful for where we are. A lot of positive economic development and different things going on, and I'm very appreciative to the council and the citizens for making that happen. So, unless there are questions, that's all I have.
Do we have any questions for the mayor?
I'm going to just follow up on, you mentioned about the heat, but I just want us to be mindful that we enforce, or we look into making sure that our weed and dilapidated houses are being taken care of in that same way, because they create mess for other things to come. And with this heat, we don't need anything extra. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. And as you know, we're going to meet on that subject on June 11th and get all of that moving forward. So if y'all have any other research or anything you want us to do between now and June 11th, please contact Mr. Ingram, and we'll get moving forward on that. And that's something we need to get taken care of, and we will.
Next on the agenda is council members' comments. Mr. Jones.
Thank you, Mr. Nick. As the mayor said, we do salute all our graduates of 2019, and congratulations to them all. We really need to keep check on our senior citizens, our elder, because the heat is out there, and we hope that everyone will try to stay hydrated as much as possible. District 1, we going next month. It's cleanup month for District 1. So if you get yourself ready, if you have something that need removing from around your house, just put it out to the street, and we'll pick it up at no cost. And lastly, I would just like to send our prayers out to the Townsend family, Sister Charles Elder Townsend and her family, and the passing of their brother, Donnie Townsend.
Thanks, sir. Ms. Baker.
I'd like to officially say congratulations to Hutton. Welcome to Troy. The mayor's right, it's been a project in the works for a long time, and I'd like to thank all of my fellow council members and our mayor for working hard on this project to make it happen and getting creative. We've enjoyed some pretty successful, they're all successful, but I'd say some pretty fun economic development projects, at least in my time on the council. But retail development, I think, is going to offer us an additional layer of economic success, but also quality of life for our community, and I'm really excited about that. So I'll turn it over to Ms. Moultrie.
I want to ditto what Stephanie's saying, because it's been a long time coming. And good changes are always great for our economy, so we thank you for that. And of course, I thank my colleagues for us doing what we had to do to make sure it would be beneficial for Troy, City of Troy, and you all too. There's going to be a neighborhood watch meeting here at 6. So any of you all that would like to come back and have comments or participate in it, please come back. And Mayor, I'm sorry, but I would like for you to comment on the Boys and Girls Club, if you can.
I would just say that anyone who is, and we're really getting ahead of ourselves, should, because nothing has been done to this point, but, you know, should the property be sold for the Boys and Girls Club, we're certainly going to work with everyone involved to be sure that their situation is better after the fact than it is today.
Thank you. That's all.
Okay. One thing I forgot to mention, Councilman Paramore wanted me to make sure that everyone knew that, and it was on the record, that he was 100% in favor of the Hutton project. With that, do I hear a motion for adjournment?
So moved.
We have a motion by Mr. Jones. So adjourned.